Hi, today I'll be doing a quick review on the Howa M1500. I hope you guys all enjoy this video. This rifle is equipped with an old red field tracker 2x7 variable powered scope on a one-piece Leopold scope mount. The stock is an aftermarket Bell & Carlson stock, and those two parts are the only aftermarket accessories I've put on this rifle. Let's talk about the receiver. The receiver is a flat-bottom forged and machine steel receiver. It's fitted with a dual opposing front locking lugs and an integrated recoil lug. This means that the action does not use a recoil lug in between the barrel and the receiver like a Remington 700 action. Instead, the recoil lug is already incorporated into the receiver. The bolt is a one-piece bolt with a one-piece firing pin. It's very simple but very effective. The bolt face is recessed and it contains the extractor and ejector. The ejector is not shown here because I took it off to maximize its accuracy potential, but it's very reliable and it has a spring-loaded plunger system. The extractor is an amazing M16 style extractor which works flawlessly. The rifle has an optional aftermarket magazine conversion kit for those who prefer that, but I still have the original hinged magazine. To open this, depress the button in front of the trigger guard and out comes the rounds. The trigger is an adjustable two-stage trigger. There are aftermarket triggers available, but personally I love the stock trigger provided. My current configuration allows for a crisp trigger pull with about a pound of pull, although it could be reduced slightly more than a pound. I don't recommend it too much. I was testing it out with snap caps, and whenever I would adjust it below 12 ounces, below 10 ounces, 1 out of 5 times when I close the bolt, the firing pin accidentally discharges. So when I adjust the trigger, I always keep 3 things in mind. With safety being number 1, I like to adjust my trigger to where it's about under 2 pounds, with minimal length of pull combined with minimal creep. On with the barrel. So the barrel, from what I've read, is a bottom pressed rifling, so it is very well made. Well, it should be very well made. And it is very consistent throughout the barrel length. I've shot over 1,500 rounds of full metal jacket rounds through this barrel, and over 500 rounds of lead casted bullets, and the rifling still seems fresh. The barrel has 4 lands and are very strong. The rifling is 1 in 12-inch twist, and I absolutely love it. The full metal jacket rounds that I usually shoot through this rifle are the 180 grain Sierra Spitzer boat tail, number 2160, and they produce amazing accuracy at 100 yards. When I started reloading, well, just getting into the hobby of reloading, I bought this $35 Lee Classic reloading kit that you use with a rubber mallet, and you could maybe make about 20 rounds in an hour if you're good, but I basically went the standard reloading data off of a Lyman reloading handbook, and it produced amazing groups at 100 yards, about 0.32-inch groups, which is just surprising, with what you could do with $35 and a couple reloading components. But after that, I gradually increased my inventory, got new presses, got new uh, bullet lubes and reloading equipment. But after I got all this equipment, Sandy Hook happened, and I was like in panic, and I couldn't buy any bullets, couldn't buy any gunpowder, couldn't find any primers, but I still had a little bit of powder and primer left over, so I was able to get my hands on some surplus 150 grain Hornady bullets. I got about 1,000 of them, and they're great for plinking, but they're absolutely terrible when you're looking for a consistent bullet. They came out with weight variations from 146.4 grains to 161.2 grains. So I basically got containers like a cottage cheese container, as you can see, and I separated them out and used them from batch to batch. They also had different ogive lanes and different overall lanes, and so whenever I would put them through the press, they would never come out the same. But I would, you know, make an average overall length 2 thousandths of an inch away from the rifling, and one of my best groups was 0.592 inch at 100 yards. And I was using the cheap IMR 4831 gunpowder as well. With the lead bullets, I love shooting lead so much because it's cheaper than full metal jackets and it doesn't put too much wear on the barrel and the rifling. So I love this gun because it does amazing with lead cast bullets. I have two molds actually for this rifle. I started out with a 2 cavity 170 grain .309 Lee molds that I got for like $25. And I pushed them out really fast, about 2,400 feet per second with a gas check, and I had no leading problems in the barrel. And so they were great. I was able to get about 2 minutes of angle at 100 yards, put about 10 shots under 2 inches one time. But yesterday, when I was shooting the 210 grain lead casted bullets that I made with the Lyman number 311284 mold, I was absolutely shocked. I was testing to see which amount of powder would work good for my gun, and I was shooting at 50 yards, and with the gunpowder varying from 30 grains to 34 grains of IMR 4831, I shot 8 shots under 1.25 inches, and I was just blown away from that. So hopefully once I find my good gunpowder load, I'll get better and better groups. I know a lot of you guys are wondering, what's it like with the factory ammunition? Well, with the factory ammunition, I used uh, Hor Hornady, I've used Winchester, I've used Remington Corlock, and all of them are pretty good cartridges. I was able to get about 1.35 inch groups with the Remington Corlock, Hornady about the same. With the Winchester, I was able to get 1.25 inch groups at 100 yards, so they're great. So if you're looking for a rifle that shoots about 1.4 minutes of angle out of the box, and you're looking for a good gun like that, then this might be the gun for you. I've even seen some of these guns, the model 1500, either in the 223 or 308 or 30-06. Well, that about sums it up. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I was able to help some of you guys see the good side of this rifle. And if you like this video, please like and share. Thank you for your time, and keep watching.